Goodness me, I have never been this nervous for filming a video before. Okay, let's just get into it. Hi guys, welcome back to the channel and to a very special video. Because today, 5 years ago, I posted my first ever YouTube video. It has been 5 years since I started YouTube. That is just crazy to me. So I just want to start this video by saying thank you. Pretty much. I mean, that doesn't even really cover it. I know I've said it multiple times on the channel before, but I never expected to have an audience of any size. I didn't expect anyone to watch my YouTube videos when I started out 5 years ago. And so to be at this point with an audience, even just a small audience, I feel very honoured by that. So I just want to say thank you to everyone that has ever watched my videos, that has ever liked, subscribed, all of those things. That really means a lot, that I have made this content because I enjoy it, and then to see other people enjoy it, that really means a lot, so yeah, thank you. I know I am just a small channel, but I have a lot of big ambitions for this channel, and for myself as a creator, as a magician, all of those things. And I think in the past 5 years, I've developed a lot, like as a person, as a magician, again, as a video maker. I think I've changed and developed a lot, and hopefully in the next 5 years to come, that just continues. And these big aspirations I have, this is one of them. And I'm really nervous to announce this because I've been keeping this a secret so long, it almost feels wrong to say it out loud. Because today's video is not just going to be me saying thank you for 5 years on YouTube. I've chosen this day in particular to announce something that will hopefully launch me into the next 5 years. Because I'm making a deck of cards. That's right, I'm going to be starting a Kickstarter campaign to make this deck of cards happen. And in today's video, I am going to be showing you the back design. I'm just going to be showing you the back design. The rest of the details of the deck will be revealed soon. Although the whole deck is completely designed, and it is something that I am so proud of. I cannot be more proud of the design that we've got, and I hope you guys really love it too. It's something that I've just poured my heart into, and I am a big fan of the design, the face cards, the back design, everything. And I can't wait for you guys to see all of the details. For now though, I am just going to show you the back design. I'm going to talk a little bit about the Kickstarter, when that's coming, and how you guys can make this deck happen. Because this deck of cards at the moment, as you might be able to tell, doesn't exist in the physical world. It needs to be printed. And in order for that to happen, there are quite a lot of costs to overcome, and that is money that I simply don't have. And so the way that Kickstarter works is you can pledge to a deck of cards, or a product, or whatever it is, in this case obviously a deck of cards, to make that project happen. I am really nervous, in case you can't tell, I am really nervous for this whole thing. This is my first ever Kickstarter, my first ever project that is like this, and hopefully it's something that is going to become a reality. But the only way it can become a reality is if enough people pledge to the project, if enough people like it, and so on. So when the Kickstarter launches, that is going to be me. I'm going to be talking about this deck a lot, basically. That's what's going to happen. I'm going to be sharing pictures of this deck, sharing details. I'm even going to make a little mini documentary about how I made a deck of cards, because that's not something I've seen anywhere else. There are lots of decks on the market, but you don't ever really see the creator talking about how and why they made it. So I'm going to be taking you through the process, showing you all the concept art, showing you everything like that in a future video to come. And obviously I'll be revealing the full deck pretty soon. I'm hoping, fingers crossed, to get prototypes so I can actually show you the deck in person and you know, spread the cards out and that sort of thing. That will be a pretty surreal moment when I can actually have my hands on the deck, and hopefully you guys will also have your hands on the deck if the Kickstarter reaches its goal. And I've set the goal as low as possible. There are minimal shipping costs, and I really want this to happen, so I've set the profit margins pretty low, to be honest. This is certainly the biggest business venture that I've ever taken. You know, I've sold products on my website before, I've produced 4 magic books, that sort of thing, but I've never done a deck of cards, and a deck of cards is very different to anything that I've certainly worked on before. And this project wouldn't be possible if it weren't for the incredible talent of my designer. This here is Harris Arya, and he is the designer, the actual person that has put together this deck of cards, because I'm no artist, I've just brought the ideas and the vision, and he has made it a reality. So this deck of cards, I absolutely owe it to Harris Arya for making it happen, for making the design happen. I'm nervous, because it feels like I'm sort of sending a little bird up into the sky, and I don't know if he will learn how to fly. It's just a bit of a strange metaphor, but I'm going with it. Before the Kickstarter launches and you can actually start pledging, please make sure to go and support the designer himself, because I really think he deserves it. His Instagram details are here. Give him a follow, and I think you'll be just as impressed by his artwork as I was, and that's why I chose to work with him. And yeah, this is, I can't really believe I've announced it, to be honest. I feel quite emotional. I don't know if that's normal, but this is a project I've been working on for a long time, and finally I can tell you guys about it. But there's one last thing to do, because I've not shown you the back design yet. Here is the Dystopia deck. Something that I have had in my mind for so long, and to see it as a reality, to see it as an actual design is just incredible. It's a bit of an unusual deck, as you might be able to tell, and the name, Dystopia deck. The barbed wire as the border and the watchtowers, and yeah, it's unlike a deck of cards I've ever seen before. It's sort of got prison vibes. It's obviously called the Dystopia deck of cards, which means like the end of the world. This basically started as a question, like what would Magic, cardistry, playing cards look like at the end of the world? And so this is a deck taken from the end of the world. Look out for the Kickstarter, that will be launching very, very soon. I still haven't set an exact date for the launch, but stay tuned to my channel, make sure to subscribe and you'll get all of the details, all of the information about when that Kickstarter is going live. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we can make this project happen together. Thanks for watching, thanks for all the support throughout the last 5 years. Here's to the next 5 years. Okay, thanks for watching and I'll see you then. Goodbye.